The map of Admiral Zheng. In 1405, under the bright sails of the Ming Dynasty's treasure fleet, Admiral Zheng set out across the seas. His ships were vast, some said larger than football fields, carrying thousands of men, gifts of silk and porcelain, and the ambitions of an empire seeking to understand the world beyond its borders. But centuries later, a mysterious artifact would surface, a map that seemed to defy history itself. Known as the 1418 map, it appeared to depict not just Asia and Africa, but also the outlines of the Americas, continents that Europeans wouldn't officially discover for another 70 years. How could a 15th century Chinese cartographer have known about lands across the Pacific long before Columbus ever set sail? The map's story begins in 2001, when a Shanghai lawyer named Liu Gang claimed to have purchased it from a dealer. On its yellowed parchment, coastlines stretch in shapes eerily familiar to our modern globe. South America curves to the east. North America's outline looms in the northern hemisphere. Even the frozen edges of Antarctica appear sketched beneath a band of handwritten Chinese text. It was said to be a reproduction of an older map drawn during Zheng He's voyages, a clue to a forgotten chapter of world exploration. Zheng He's fleet, sailing under the Yongle Emperor, made 7 great expeditions between 1405 and 1433. They reached India, Arabia, and the coast of Africa, establishing trade and diplomacy across oceans that most Europeans hadn't yet dared to cross. The ships were equipped with advanced navigation, magnetic compasses, detailed star charts, and precise measurement instruments, allowing them to map coastlines with astonishing accuracy. But the 1418 map pushes this achievement beyond imagination. If authentic, it suggests that Zheng He's explorers, or their informants, might have circumnavigated the globe decades before Magellan, encountering unknown lands and peoples far from Chinese shores. Skeptics argue the map is a clever forgery, inspired by later European drawings. Supporters counter that the place names, written in Ming-era calligraphy, and the depiction of the world as interconnected, reflect a distinctly Chinese worldview, one of harmony between the Middle Kingdom and the distant realms of the earth. Whether authentic or not, the map forces us to question the linear story of discovery we've been told. Could it be that the age of exploration began not in Portugal or Spain, but in the shipyards of Nanjing, under the watchful gaze of a Muslim admiral serving a Confucian emperor? The map of Admiral Zheng He remains an enigma, a parchment bridge between myth and history, whispering that our understanding of the past may still be incomplete, waiting for the tide of truth to rise once more.